I do not endorse anything said in this stream.
Next week on Puppet Ball Z, stay tuned in for Fizz versus Baphomet No Memes Bar.
Has anybody set a timer for when Sasquatch is going to show up again?
No. But
okay.
Memes of Destruction said $5. He's kind of Sasquatchy. Anyway, he says don't check Twitter.
Why not?
Check Twitter? I'm immediately going to go check. Hold on.
What's on Twitter?
He said $5.
Jolly.
This is about Fizz. Sorry I'm late, but I was broken.
Jolly, grab your phone, tell me what's on Twitter.
Hang on, I'll take a look.
Oh.
Well played, Memes of Destruction.
Uh-oh. Kitty just misspecied you.
Did you just call me a kitty?
Yes,
That's
very,
a good
very
one.
well played.
Wait,
Yeah,
what are you guys saying? This
Wow.
can't be right.
It's a transgender Jolly, but I don't want to ruin the rest of the surprise.
It's Fizz Diddy's body. It's kind of gross.
What's it?
What the fuck?
Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh no. The goat just body shamed you. I'm not saying I'm trying to start a fight.
You
on
are.
That. I can neither confirm nor deny.
Good friend of mine eats all of my food as soon as I buy some. Peppa's I think at the grocery store getting me more snacks.
But the show is called Breaking the Multiverse.
I'm gonna break a few of his multiverses. He a jerk.
Technically,
she's got the eyes. She's got the eyes. Oh, Fizz is not gonna like that. Are you planning on
what you would call fighting words?
Tonight, we are going to witness the most anticipated match
on the internet?
Are you ready?
It's means of destruction. Let's work together. I'll give you a piece of Jolly's home money that I get. I really appreciate the support, guys. Really
All Snow Dub's movies and toys and stuff are in the shit.
Now he's farming all our resources, man.
Are you ready?
You gotta say it in the Dragon Ball Z announcer voice, you know?
Next week
on Puppet Ball Z.
Puppet Ball Z. Let me do it then. Stay tuned. Fizz Giggity versus Baphomet. Stop it.
Hit it, Batman. Go, baby.
All right.
There
Ready?
you go.
Give it to him, Batman.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world.
Oh, no.
Today's stream is brought to you by Shankrate.
From the capital city of the United States of America, Washington, D.C., ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
We're going to have to take this out.
And we're live. Welcome to the show.
Stay tuned for the tuck and roll sequel. Ladies and gentlemen, the following battle is scheduled for however long it takes for these two, yet we have three here to resolve the issues. In this corner, the monster girl herself, the celestial wolf girl, the mother of cubs. She grants wishes in turtles. And in this corner, we have the Dark Lord himself, the GOAT with the most, not Tom Brady, the Dark Lord, Lord Baphomet.
Greetings, all of my friends. It's so wonderful to see you all again. This is your Lord Baphomet, the greatest demon ever.
These two have a little bit of an issue with one another. There appears to be some different things going on.
Did he call that woman's body gross?
I'm that woman's. Oh, where did everybody go?
I can drag. I tried dragging the little other thing down there.
I always
Congratulations. Now drag me to that side.
Don't do it. I know. She's on top.
She's the draw. Speaking about not being happy.
I got ears. She has ears. We have to work it out.
All I know is I remember a certain goat saying that Fizz's body was gross. That wasn't very nice. Fizz, you have words for the goat.
Yeah. At least I'm not a fucking Batman. That was
Good. I'm not a Batman either.
that was weak. I wasn't ready for that. She put on her Be Right Back screen. She had to go steal some more of my snacks, probably.
Fizz, I don't know how to put this, but I think that's for the entire household.
What? Fucking. You want to talk about gross? You fucking jizz rag.
That hurts.
It only hurts because it must be true.
I'm supposed to be pissed. She was so pissed.
Just imagine Lord Baphomet is every single future expansion pack ever
of World of Warcraft.
Yes.
Well, I shouldn't have to pay full fucking price for that.
I agree. It's a criminal. It's a crime. Why should she have to pay for every single expansion? It's bullshit.
It's just fucking add-on content. It's not even a full-ass game.
Oh, I know. It's ridiculous. Plus, they overcharge for it, too.
It enhanced the game. It didn't work.
Oh, my God.
Bullshit.
We're getting breaking news, everybody. Apparently, Lord Baphomet is an actual Bathmat.
I'm not an actual Bathmat. That's obviously photoshopped.
I mean, I'm looking at it here on the internet, so it must be true.
Oh, so that must be true, because it's on the internet, right?
Just like you're Lord Baphomet, and that must be true as well, since you're on the internet.
Look at me. Obviously, I look like a demon. I sound like a demon. It's just
You sound like
demonic.
white privilege with horns.
Would you shut up and go away? You're not
Horns
even
aren't
part of
even
this
showing. You
conversation.
look like freaking Snoopy.
Oh my God, you have a little tiny chin goatee?
Freaking Snoopy glued some of his pubes to his chin. Thinks so he's cool. I bet them horns are fake.
Yeah. They're actually licorice.
I bet he got plastic surgery.
Lord Baphomet.
There's no plastic in me.
There will be.
Are you? Oh, no.
You understand, of course, that I'm totally fine with all forms of sexuality, so your vague implications of homosexuality, bestiality, pansexuality don't bother me in the very least. However, are an insecure white man.
I
mean, he is in hell, so anything kind of goes.
I was just gonna bring in. I was gonna bring in Christina Aguilera in her latest outfit.
Oh.
There you go. Have that.
Oh,
He is a grandma.
I am the Dark Lord.
He's a grandma!
I thought we were talking about Rudolph.
Who is?
You were a grandma.
I think you should switch sides, though, so that he's not breaking his neck trying to talk to everybody.
He has no neck.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. Not breaking his
I mean, what is this shit?
his butthole.
Oh.
Stop looking down at me. I don't
You
know.
like it, you know it.
Yeah, nothing better than a sweaty hand.
Trust me, it smells better than anything you have.
I would like to know, how am I gross? We both are lacking a bottom half, but at least mine is not filled with a person's fist.
Yeah, it's the bottom half that's rented by the
Would you
hour.
like it to be filled with a person's fist? You know you'd like that. You don't like
My
this
mouth
thing?
did not move for that. No, that's gross. You're gross.
Buy her
You're grosser than
flowers
me.
first.
So, how many fingers are we talking? 2, 3, 4, ballpark?
There's only 4 fingers. There's only a thumb after. What is wrong with this guy?
There's so much outside interference. Oh my God.
I know. Are we supposed to have a proper thing with this moron commentating?
I think for a celestial being, this has a nice body. Don't think it's gross. It may give me certain thoughts that are inappropriate and
There's nothing wrong with her body. Her body's fine unless you paste Jolly's ugly-looking blueberry lollipop dropped on a barbershop floor face on it.
Wow, you don't ever talk about another content creator on a live stream. What's wrong with you?
Hey, are you insinuating I lazily photoshopped a particular host of the Duck and Roll show over Fizz's body to start drama on the internet?
Well, let's see. Only about the same way that you believe that image of a Batman is actually me. I'm actually not a Batman. Look, I'm obviously not two-dimensional. See? 3
I don't
dimensions.
know about that. Maybe emotionally you're 2-dimensional.
I mean, you look very adorable.
Damn it! You're taking all the good jobs!
I'm pulling the fascist card for just a moment. Okay, there we go.
Thank you.
This is the only way I could just. You have no idea how hard it is. This is why I say I'm a fascist pacifist. I apologize, Stephen. I need these two to go at it for at least a few minutes.
That right there, out of context, is already just great.
So, you have lovely ears. Would you mind if I nibbled them?
Well, are you saying I'm trash now?
No, I can actually see your head.
Go see cans. I think he just called you a can.
I think he just called me trash.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck, bruh? What did I do to you, man?
Well, you never returned those phone calls.
Bro, we're in 2 different dimensions. You know how hard it is to get the phone to work? And she's talking to them. When she unmuted everything, she forgot to unmute them to the, she forgot to unmute her headphones.
Okay, fine.
It's a long-distance call. We had a baby. It's a boy.
We had a baby. It's a boy. You need to find a payphone, my dude.
There's no payphones down here. If we had payphones, the dead souls would be calling back to Earth all the time, whining about, "Oh, please get me out of here. I repent."
Now, to be fair, Lord Baphomet does look quite absorbent. Now, do you think? Oh my God! Do you think he'd make a good loofah?
Oh yeah, one of those that you already stick your hand in. You just gotta put the soap. I don't know how clean you get.
Well, I certainly don't mind you soaping me up and scrubbing me all over your crevices. I might enjoy that.
All over my gross self.
She's speechless.
Are you saying you're back to saying I'm gross?
You're the one who said you're gross. I'm just saying I wouldn't mind cleaning your crevices.
You said I was gross first.
I think he just called you fat.
And he's implying that I am gross fat trash now. What the fuck?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
How did we imply fat out of all that? Just because she has crevices, everybody has crevices. I don't care if you're a freaking Cara Delevingne, you still have crevices. Crevice phobic.
I can't say it anymore.
Perhaps we could just talk about gently mopping the sweat beneath your breasts.
All right, so now I am stinky, fat, sweaty trash.
You trying to say you don't sweat?
I'm trying to say you calling me a lot of stuff, dude.
You turning you on?
No. Why do you think I have my mad face turned on?
It gets
Turn
weirder.
your mad face off. Get happy.
What the fuck?
Happy George. Oh, what the heck? Oh no. Like I said.
Well, it's on the internet. It must be real, right?
Yeah, what the fuck? Damn.
Well, we are all going to hell.
Congratulations, I'm already here. Come on down here. I've got hookers and beer.
Are you trying to get Fizz all like sweaty and gross?
I can.
Well,
Fizz, you are a beautiful wolf in the moonlight.
now that's a major ass kissing there.
No, it's called a compliment.
Xena
You say
reference.
my ass is major? Is that big? So you got a fat ass?
Did you just mock her badunkadunk?
Yeah,
Oh,
damn.
no, show it.
Sorry,
Show it to me. Show it to me. I'll let you know.
Sorry, her wolfadunk.
I dare you. I dare you.
You're just gonna insult it and call it gross like you did my top half.
No, I give it a good sniff anyway.
You back to saying I smell.
Everybody smells. It's just a fact of life.
Wolves like to smell things.
Mm-hmm. And what do they like to smell?
Space wolves don't do that.
What do they do?
How dare you, Steven?
Damn it. Celestial wolves don't do that. We don't need most of the functions that mortal critters need.
Oh, so you don't have sex either?
We don't need to.
Oh my god.
You know, there's just no room in hell for you here. I just can't think of anything worse than what you're already going through.
He never
Yeah,
specified.
you're not supposed to need to do it either.
It doesn't matter, but I've definitely got the equipment and I love using it.
Oh well, yeah, no, not that. Like while I'm hanging out on in the mortal realm, I've got the equipment, even if I don't need to. No idea if it works. I don't know if I can make
We can test it.
baby wolf people.
No, really. My muzzle is really soft.
It is technically.
Real goats don't even have noses like that, Snoopy.
Gee golly, Charlie Brown.
You want me to go get the horse? I'll go get the horse if you want. Yeah, would you like that better?
I get the horse.
You're sick. Besides, we're saving that.
Not very nice, Eric.
Some Charlie Brown shit there.
Yeah. That's what you sound like.
Whoa. Wait. Oh my god. You have a contender, saying that he just only works for peanuts?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
That would be Puff. He works for Penis.
I think he actually is working to save the world now since he got sober. I mean, hopefully
He's not sober
that
anymore. He's not sober anymore.
Oh,
he's back to being high.
Yeah, that shit usually only lasts one episode. So.
Yeah, because nobody likes him sober.
Don't hit on the dad bod. He was kind of boring. Oh my god, this just has come across my desktop here. What is this? Lord Baphomet, how do you explain this?
Nice feet.
Scroll down.
They are.
Scroll. Yeah.
Not MC17. We have to go to Pornhub for that, and they need to get additional ad members.
Who did this?
It's true.
Who covered up their face? Why would you do that?
I can't see the rest of it.
I mean, this is clearly something I would imagine that a demon goat would do.
No, a demon goat would do something involving lubricant and large pointy objects inserted into orifices.
You did say, looks like Fizz-Yiggity's body, which is gross.
Isn't she a fox with a kitty?
No!
No.
I got a fox, and I'm not a kitty.
What are you?
I'm a wolf.
No.
That implies that Fizz-Yiggity's body is gross.
So you're a wolf with a kitty.
I'm a space wolf.
You're a space wolf with a kitty.
essentially.
There's nothing wrong with your body other than that I'm not pressed up against it, rubbing it vigorously.
Rap battle ever.
I'm not. This is masturbating.
No, that's insecurity.
Well, do you want to rap? Hello, my name is Beth, and I'm from hell. You better shut up, or I'm gonna go and kick you in the smell. Huh.
That was terrible.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm working on it.
Well, evil lord, all I know is how could you have done something like this? And Fizz, please don't use facts and logic for this one.
Well, I didn't.
Don't use facts and logic.
No,
I am broken now.
No. Just remember, you fix things or stuff like that. We're here now, and we do it because of reasons. I mean, who else could have created some sort of image highlighting exactly what they said, totally not out of context on a stream?
Any moron with Photoshop or any other free program like GIMP?
Yeah, so a moron. So Lord Baphomet.
I'm not a moron.
You are when I am mad at you.
Why are you so mad at me anyway? Let's kiss and make up now. We've gotten over the angry phase.
Wait, is it?
Come on.
Oh, my face is
Right here.
I'm trying to imagine goat wolf kiddos. What would happen? Is it like in Shrek?
I feel like I'm going to end up drawing this one day.
Oh, this is
Little wolves with horns?
Wolves with horns. That would be pretty intimidating, I think.
It would honestly be kind of metal, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Werewolves in dungeons.
Woo!
So, you want to go to the Sizzler after this is over with?
I could eat.
Oh, good. Bye, guys. We're going to Sizzler. Fuck off. You're not invited.
Wait. Oh, hold on a sec. Wait, you two just resolved this on the internet?
Yeah, isn't that cool?
I mean, it's Sizzlers, bruh.
The way a woman's heart is through her fangs.
I mean, I can't argue with that point here, but Fizz, you were so angry at Lord Baphomet. Uh-oh. I'm just saying that I think we are joined by a Dark Lord.
Yeah. Until I realized that his stubby little arms probably can't work Photoshop all that good.
Nope, don't even have fingers.
Yeah.
Now, how would somebody? Well, I'm just saying that at this current instance in humanity, perhaps we should probably end the show because things are probably going to get very messy here in just a moment.
I wore diapers.
You have fingers, don't you, Memes?
I do.
Memes
Hold
has
your hands up.
fingers.
Yeah.
Also, where are you getting? Where are you finding these pictures, Memes?
The mother of all monsters, save me.
He's definitely making a beef jerky.
I am.
Thank you,
Is
Doc.
sexual content?
Oh my God, she's gonna shout the furries. I just noticed. Yeah, they were sent to me.
You calling me a kitty? Oh, who's your source, bruh?
First mistake, Piper.
Memes may or may not have posted a short promo for Saturday. The fuck, Piper! God damn it, Piper! Y'all just trying to make content again! She kept that all to herself and had a really long, a really long one-sided conversation. And it was a really good conversation.
Piper torpedoed you completely.
All right, so we're supposed to look at
It was totally Piper's fault.
Let's figure out where the hell she went. I think at the grocery store getting me more snacks.
No, don't share screen. I mean, it's not my desktop.
Why does it say fight starter evidence?
Don't use logic.
Why is it fight starter?
I mean, I don't know. It wasn't me. What was
Wait,
the evidence?
I'm getting kind of excited if you keep putting it up there.
Nobody would ever start an out-of-context fight on the internet. A trans-dimensional gateway may or may not have been opened on the internet.
Bullshit. You press send.
I did it.
Yeah. I got my
It was
mad
me.
face memes. I got my
Uh-oh.
mad face on. Oh my goodness.
Not Fizz. I mean, it was.
Yes, you're going to get to enjoy all of them with me.
Never meant to go on a road trip?
Yes, a road trip straight to hell.
Want to come with me?
No. She and I are going to Sizzler afterward. You're not invited, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's what you get.
I'll make it up to you.
You have to be the guest on the next Jolly show.
It's true. Can I just pay your rent?
No.
Fine.
We do need a live human.
I'm good. And then you can go to hell.
Fizz, how can I make this up to you?
All I know is you want to make it up to me, you need to convince Taco Bell to make their nacho fries a year-long thing and not a seasonal event.
That's a tough one. Working on it.
You dress in the manner of a male prostitute.
You're wearing a hand puppet.
Shut up. Nobody's talking to you.
Both things can be true.
I bet your bottom half isn't even real. Yeah.
Whoa. You just insulted my dragonhood. Also true.
Oh, shit.
You're not even a real dragon. Dragons are fictitious.
He is a real dragon. Oh, wow. You can.
I have scales, see? I doing this.
Wow, that was the first time anyone's called you not a dragon. What a dick.
I bet you don't even hoard treasure.
When's the last time you washed that shirt? You wear it every single time you come on.
There's a bigger problem. You haven't pressed record yet.
Fuck! I think it's about time to hit the old dusty trail.
That's code for sandpaper and lubricant.
He's running.
Hey.
He is fleeing the scene. God damn it. Bitch! Wait, hold on. Is that the same?
1, 2, 3. That was a little underwhelming, but I'll take it.
I can read really good right now.
Okay. You're not wrong.
Why am I holding my ears and making it worse?
What was that, Citadel? Yes, I will scissor you off later.
There you go. There's a read. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
That's...
Can I go now?
Yes. Well, that was fun. As my Breath of Fire 2 music comes on, because I totally shared the playlist. See, my tardiness and actually being able to play that whole thing will work out. Why do I say it's going to work out? Because I'm not saying that somebody may or may not have accidentally fallen asleep and taken an extended nap, but my co-host may or may not have fallen asleep and taken an extended nap. Yes, I do agree. These things happen. All I know is I end up setting the goal. I'm like, let me complete at least 400 Saitama workouts. I may or may not have done a few extra. But all I'm saying is I want to do that. And then I didn't do the workouts like when we all met up in like Boston stuff with Thomas. I skipped a couple. So the last July 3rd and July 4th in a 48-hour period, I needed to do 6 of them. I'm just saying when you run 60 kilometers in 48 hours and do like 36, 30, a little under, math is hard, a little under 4,000 push-ups, sit-ups, and squats, not necessarily the best stuff. My body is wrecked. And I went to work and we're lifting things up and putting them down. It's like, oh, my muscles ain't locking this. Yeah, but it feels good. I think I need at least one more long rest this evening, and I should be good to go again. Fizz is a beast. She's a celestial wolf girl, to be with a kitty, at least according to that, because it's within breaking the multiverse lore. It's like wagging my finger at people, even though people don't like that. I apologize. I don't even. What is this Lizzo? Is that a lizard? I keep on I hear things about lizards. I hear things about reptiles and stuff. Oh no! Now I am not. Next comment. What are we doing? What are we doing? No! This is why I have the beard. This is why I have the beard. I went up from last time. The last time Miss Mellons told me 10 years. And my mother on the internet, Miss Sharati, yeah, she told me 10 years. So you're in line with my internet mom. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I thought you were saying that to be fair, I might make a channel more dedicated towards younger folks. I think I might write a children's book. I've said I'm going to do many things. I've done a few of them. Are they enough? Not in my opinion. Maybe they will be. Time will tell. All I know is I enjoy entangling different folks on the internet. Some folks, they coalesce very well. Other folks, there's a horrific reaction. It's kind of like particle physics. I stand by. If we can solve for universe, we can solve for us. We can solve for us. We can solve for universe. Okay, replace universe with minimal realm of persistence. But speaking of other realmly beings,
Hey, I wasn't counting on you actually being on time.
I wasn't on time. It actually worked out quite well. See, since I was late, but I was within the standard late parameters. I also took a nap, but my alarm actually woke me. It basically came in right around standard lateness, and then to fill in the gap, I may or may not played your match between Lord yourself and Lord Baphomet, who you may or may not currently be dating. How was Sizzle?
Whoa! It was just one trip to Sizzlers, man.
So you and the Dark Lord are not currently dating?
No.
So you're saying there aren't going to be little like wolf goat demon kids anytime soon?
No. Not soon.
I mean, I'm not sure gestation periods of space wolves, but I'm not a biologist. I did save a couple of biologists from Rule 34, though. Professors Haying and Weinstein. Like I said, I enjoy entangling different people on the internet, and at one of their Patreon chats, they were discussing about how often men will find different things attractive in all different forms and stuff like that. And at one point, they were saying, well, I don't understand how this works, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, Rule 34, my friends. Rule 34. And at one point, Professor Haying was like, Rule 34, what's this? And it's like, should I Google it? No. Do not Google Rule 34. It's just one of those things where it's like, somebody doesn't know. They were at least warned. If somebody chooses to do that, they gave their consent, because consent matters. But so apparently I'm in trouble. Not just trouble with you, but I'm in trouble with your roommate now. See,
yeah.
You know about that.
Yeah.
How much trouble am I in?
Bro, she yelled at her computer like it could hear her or something.
So she communicated in text, so I imagine it was just about the same. I'm not saying I screenshotted it. At least, wait, did she watch the battle between you and Lord Baphomet yet?
I think so.
Because She only brought up the clipping her like without makeup on or something. Personally, I think she's cuter without makeup. That's just me.
She
That's just me.
She watched what that was.
Okay. Well, if that's the point she stopped at, then maybe I'm fine. Because personally, I was more concerned about the point where I completely threw her under the bus and blamed the whole shenanigans with you and Lord Baphomet on her. See, I thought that would be a bigger deal. Hopefully, she doesn't go back and watch it.
Oh, I don't think she cut that. She got the.
She was
the
very
boomerang.
angry. No, I ran into her at in Snowdub's chat the other day towards the end. I said hi to people, and then she was like, "Babes, you son of a!" I'm like,
Wow, yeah, that's exactly what she said out loud at the screen too.
she's consistent. I can respect that. I can respect that of a wolf mama. Okay, nobody tell Piper or link to that exact part. That would be bad. I'm already in enough trouble. I've entangled myself with so many different folks. It's to the point where it's like, if a flaming 7-foot tall gummy bear crashes through my ceiling and ends me, I probably really wouldn't be all that surprised at this point. I did not steal any ice cream recently. Here's the thing, awesome one. 42 explains a lot, but 44 explains more. My hands didn't work there. It was kind of like fading in and out of existence. Dr. Rachel, I've done many things, but so Fizz, how are things going with you? What's the dealio with you over there in the park?
Maybe did you have work done?
What? But like, where?
Something seems different.
I've been doing Saitama's workout from One Punch Man, and I wanted to get up to 400 at least logged workouts by the 4th of July. And due to my laziness and consuming far too much pornography on the internet, I fell behind in the final weekend. So during the last 2-day period, during a period of 48 hours, I had to do 6 of the workouts I would do on usually a daily basis. So I ran like 60 kilometers and did like 36 to like around 4,000 sit-ups, push-ups, and squats. And on the last thing, my iCloud totally filled up and it didn't record them. So I even had to do more. And then I had to get up for work in the morning on the 4th. Or the next day. Senpai said train until your hair falls out. Apparently, those were enough workouts to at least make the face hair work out.
That's what's different! Holy crap!
Oh, yeah, my face lost fur.
Yeah, man, that workout sounds dangerous.
I mean, it can be. I nearly got hit by a plow truck during the winter. I swear, it's probably... I don't know if this is how Goku developed Ultra Instinct. He was actually facing off against his Jiren and got caught in his own Spirit Bomb and stuff. But all I know is when a plow truck went by, and I'm like, I think maybe I shifted a little, or maybe I didn't that time. But all I know is it was like, I thought that was at least several more feet away. That was probably, if I was over like another 6 to 8 inches, I'd probably be cut in half. But these things happen. And now like a couple times at work, I nearly got run over by something, and then it's just like, my body's like, danger. Whoop.
I feel like you keep almost becoming an anime protagonist, but it's all near misses. Like you almost like isekai.
I feel like I should know that reference. I haven't watched enough anime. You're making me feel like insufficient, Fizz. Thank you.
Okay. So isekai is a genre of manga, anime stories, where the protagonist, for whatever reason, wakes up in a world that's not his or hers, mostly his. I think what really kicked it off was all the different getting trapped in a video game ones where, oh, okay, this is not a game anymore. It's just real now. This is life now. But there's plenty of died and reincarnated in a different world, but kept all the original memories. And for some reason, needs to get hit by a truck to die.
That's a requirement.
It seems to be.
It seems to be, or like they have a surviving horrific other things, but the truck always gets them. Because I can imagine either that. Because I'm just asking you, is it like full invincibility, like in like the Sonic games, unless you get crushed or drown?
No, I think they could die other ways. It's just that
It's the truck that gets them.
yeah, for whatever reason, they get hit by a truck. The same kind of truck every time. In 75% of isekai, they get hit by a truck.
Now, well, here's the thing, Titan. Trucks can hurt a lot of people. There's one thing I learned back in the day. It's like we had a truck. It was a Ford F-350. We called it Big Red. It was a rack body and everything. And I remember we were driving that rack body. It was actually, I ended up working with my one of the old driving instructors from the place where I had gone to driving school to like get my license and stuff. And I remember we were driving, and it was myself with my other buddy. He ended up being a Marine. But we were driving along. It was the summer that Cause I Got High had actually come out. So we're listening. And we're going, and on the very last line of Cause I Get High, we were going down this narrow, winding road. There was a slightly tilted telephone pole, went out a little bit, and there was like a Toyota going the other way. So as we slowly drifted over and off, it was like, Cause I Got High, Cause I Got High, Cause I Got whoosh, ripped off the entire half of the rack body of the truck. And we just look at each other and we just start laughing, everybody in there. I also think that my former driving instructor, who happened to be driving, he may have been high. I can neither confirm nor deny that, but yeah. Oh, no, about that. That truck was called Big Red. What we learned is, even if you're driving Big Red, you make way for Big Mac and Big Ken. You ain't winning that fight. Neither did a moose that one time.
Ooh, damn.
Moose
are like bigger than most vehicles.
It was a good thing we missed it with our buddies Impala. I'm just like, maybe it was a deer. It looked a lot bigger than a deer, and we probably would have effed us pretty good. And then we saw the lights flicker on the 18-wheeler behind us. We're like, keep going. Keep going. Here's the thing. After doing much consultation and everything, I realize I ain't no hero. I may try to like meme that and everything, but it's like I ain't even an anti-hero. I'm really more of a villain, to be fair. I think I'm an anti-villain. I mean, I haven't heard people talk about. No, we had this discussion last week. I think you had to go right around that time, which is also coming in a few minutes. But no, because we had the not quite mad scientist, a good director Arcater on, who I may or may not have been like poking about my love for celery. I don't actually love celery that much, but it really fires him up, and I love his reaction. It's so wonderful. I imagine that's how I make other people feel. Wait,
angry?
That's the same application. yeah. That's it was like 48-hour period. That's the thing. I just want to get the workouts in. My body is still feeling it. Then again, I've done this before. I've been doing this workout over like a 2-year period, and I also like I feel like I feel like at least for us humans, there's like an adaptive human function in that our bodies respond as best they can to whatever's around us. So over the past 2 years, I've gotten far too little sleep, done these workouts, and then done a whole bunch of manual labor in the morning. Most days.
Oof, man.
Okay, occasionally I'd be like, I didn't get enough sleep. I'm not making it in today. But these things happen because it's okay to be human. That's I think that might be the most important thing I've realized over the past few years.
If you're stuck like that, you just roll with it.
That's actually one of the best. No, rolling with. I learned that from wrestling many years ago. There's this technique called the Granby roll, where if like somebody's on top of you and they're trying to do the stuff and thing, basically you just prop up, not quite a yoga pose, but you just prop up, cut your arm, and then just basically do a barrel roll. And it basically just causes a whole bunch of chaos. And in that chaos, hopefully you can escape, or at least the other person doesn't know what's happening because you're rolling. And also apparently, like if you fall, like you're supposed to like roll with it. So rather than just having like all your force being like smash, it's like, okay, maybe small smash, but then roll, maybe tear off your skin, and blah, 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 you go. That's why leathers and other synthetic things are supposed to be useful. But yeah,
that is true. Rolling helps you spread out the momentum so that it's not all impacting one area on your body.
Have I told you it terrifies me how smart you're getting and how much you've picked up over the past like couple of months?
Yeah, be careful. I might use it one day.
Well, no. Even the other day, it's like, oh, we're in the other battle dimension there. But Lord Bafflement, I'm like, oh my God, Fizz is like Brawly. She's learning as she banters. She's been picking up things. I'm like, I'm not gonna have any control. I mean, the power balance is shifting to the furries. I'm okay with that. Hey, it's okay. Part of the greater valence there, because life is full of ironies and everything. And all I know is if you ask enough questions, you pretty much break almost anything. So, but wait, what? I don't know. What are we talking about? Because of the temporality, because basically, depending on Doc Rachel's internet, depending on my internet, depending on the congestion there, and then me just even noticing, I'm like, I have no idea what she's referring to right there. And we all know nobody would ever misunderstand each other on the internet.
It would probably help if you like read the stuff that you put up on the screen instead of just putting it up.
Or me
like,
or Fizz. Oh,
like,
Fizz, you're
no. I mean, then maybe you'll understand what's going on in your chat.
Oh, see, I just glance really quickly, and then I'm like, oh, here's what I see. Here's a piece of candy. The at least one good thing is I essentially plan out for scale, so it's like, all right, I hear a lot of folks like, the chat is so important, and that is true, because that is the beauty of YouTube. What is YouTube? It's freaking interactive TV. This is what people have wanted. I'm not going to say that I may or may not have worked for a cable company at one point, and they wanted to kind of do something like this. It's like, things you can click on. I'm like, whoa, that's kind of cool. And I'm like, why doesn't it work? And nowadays it often works, but on the internet you can just go there. But essentially it's like, all right, I'll hear people say that. It's like, yes, this is why we're here. And so I take the time to greet everyone in my chat, blah, blah, blah. I'll hear all these things. And I'm like, you say that now when you're like 1,000 or so. I'm like, what happens if you did make it big and you got to like 100,000, 1 million? I'm like, dude, what? I could barely even keep up. Like when things get big, I can barely keep up just in general. I'm just like, so I don't really set a bar, but you are right, Fizz. I should actually pay attention because ignore those, bro. Wait a second. Ignoring me or ignoring Fizz? See, now I'm just like, what? Like, hey,
you just want, it's just a continuous memes losing the plot and thus making shit up. That's I love memes. That's why I love memes.
I've come to realize that I'm probably wrong, but it's just an extended topology, if you would, in that it's like my mind is here. It goes, ooh, look, shiny thing there. And then I'll talk about this. And then it's a tangent. And I'll say something else and it'll be a tangent. And then eventually I'll usually forget what I'm talking about. But now we have the internet, so I know I can at least go back. Do we always do that? No. Instead, we're going to pretend like we remember what we were talking about and blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, oh, sometimes I can kind of bring it around. I'm working on getting better for these different little segments. That's also why I have
and then
these guys.
낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를
I'm sorry, that was rude. I
Get
cut
out
you
of
off.
me.
Oh, sorry, I forgot Wolf.
And then what happens though, memes, is that your chat will be responding to the first thing you were talking about. But you've already switched things like 5 times before you go and check the chat, and then you're confused. Because they're talking about the first thing.
Right.
Like that, yeah.
But if I know that occurs and I admit confusion, does that help or make it worse? I'm asking you.
Oh.
I'm asking.
I put the fires out. You made them worse. Worse? Or better?
No, I think it's part of the interactivity with the chat, because the chat has to like race to find out what you're talking about ahead of time so that they can comment on it in time for you to maybe notice it before you forget what you're talking about. So it's like a game.
Plus you factor in lag. So no, what you're touching on there, this is very...
That adds a difficulty.
No, this, again, we've been over this before. This is how I maximize my DPS in Vanilla WoW as a Frost Mage. /stop spellcasting. Because I'm like, all right, if I have at least 125 seconds of lag there, I'm like, all right, so that's about a tenth or so of a second. If I can cut off a tenth of a second per cast for 2 seconds with all the standard things for Frostbolt casting time, I'm like, maybe it was 2.5. I could be getting these things wrong, because 3.5. I think it was 2. Maybe that was with haste. I apologize. But if you put that there, it would send the thing. They eventually patched it so you could just spam it and then it would just go through the next time. But before, you literally had to wait till you were fully done casting. And then I would just be there and just watching. And people would be like, oh, was he doing so much DPS? I'm like, I just have the script. But if you effed up twice, usually, depending on the battle, then your damage was lower. And then I learned fire, and we got rid of fighting dragons. I apologize to my dragonkin brethren. But yeah. And then I remember one of the high points of Vanilla WoW. Nerd! But it's like, during Vanilla WoW, it's like, I still remember getting over a 9,000 damage Pyroblast on Kel'Thuzad, the final boss back in Vanilla WoW. I think I was able to, I didn't even have quite the best gear, but I was an arcane power mage, so it's like a 3-minute mage. So with all the similar mage debuffs, the raid debuffs and everything, it went off. The ignites were glorious. It was so fun. But trade-off. This is how I learned a lot about humanity, at least gamers and stuff like that, like interacting on World of Warcraft, because I don't know, as a dude that often wears sunglasses and headphones on and everything, and I've been told by at least ex-Mrs. Memes, who may or may not have been an internationally certified board behavior analyst, it's like, you're kind of spectrum-y. I can see that. I can totally believe that. But now I can't confirm or deny that, but I'm just certain things like I also launched a Power Blast at Ragnaros. For those of you that haven't played World of Warcraft, Ragnaros is the initial last fire boss who's immune to fire, which Pyroblast is a fire attack. I totally noob fingered it, so if I got a screenshot, it was fun. But hey, Giblet, welcome, my friend. Welcome, my friend. Does this make me kind of like the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, which maybe there's a little bit more certainty, but that's another thing where it's like we can't predict what they're going to be talking about within a certain period. It's kind of like a scrambling period. I remember Professor Leonard Susskind said something about that for like black holes and stuff and things. But It's hey, squirrels are people too. That's all I know. But
오빤 강남 스타일. 강남 스타일. 오빤 강남 스타일.
I was ready for that
apologize
tab.
again. Okay, I was hoping.
I
See,
saw the
there was
word
a
squirrel in the chat, and I was like, "He's gonna push that button. Let's go!"
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like, hey, we have squirrels over here, over in Snowdub's dimension in the Puppetverse. We have horses. Apparently, we're gonna get the things where horses are important. But Fizz, I think you have a dimensional portal you need to jump through.
Actually, no. Because I slept too long. The portal. I'm not gonna jump through until a little bit from now.
Okay. No.
Might
I'm
need to
trying
just
to be
permanently
respectful.
move that portal forward. Maybe I'm not sure.
No, it's okay. No. Great. Hey, as much time as you can spend in this realm, I'm totally okay with that. You also need to give me the details on how Mad Piper is at me and stuff. And again, nobody sends her the part where I totally threw her under the bus, because stuff and things happen, and we shouldn't blame other people for our mistakes. I totally blamed her for my mistake.
I gotta go check that out. I remember her boomer moment got clipped, and then she had to go and tattle on a boomer moment that I had, and that was some bullshit.
I mean, these things. I mean, she did say it. She brought it up on her stream. So I mean, I'm just.
Yeah, I'm not blaming you for clicking on that part. I'm saying that's her. That's on her. She said it. So mean. You can't just go down on your own. You have to fucking drag me down with your shit. God damn it.
I mean, these are the things that I try to pay a little bit of attention to. I'm not always. Oh my god, I can't even use this thingy anymore because I have no beard. It's fake news. It's fake news. Here, we'll go to something more pleasant.
There we go. Okay. You still like turtles?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
Who doesn't like turtles? Because
that's real news.
It has been theorized that
World exists on the top of a giant turtle.
that has not been proven, and actually, I don't think it's either been falsified either. But yes, again, nobody sends Piper this. Evidence.
What?
I'm getting kind of excited if you keep putting it up there.
Nobody would ever start an out-of-context fight on the internet. A trans-dimensional gateway may or may not have been opened on the internet.
Bullshit. You press send.
I did it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that wasn't even the part.
I was gonna say, isn't this the part where you admitted?
Don't use logic.
Why is it fight starter?
I mean, I don't know. It wasn't me. What was the evidence?
What?
I'm getting kind of excited if you keep putting it up there.
Nobody would ever
I didn't
start
go
an
far enough back
out-of-context
again.
fight on the
Wow,
internet.
I'm so bad.
Exciting conversation. And it was a really good conversation.
That's the part where she tattled on me.
Piper! God damn it, Piper! Y'all just trying to make content again.
They
She
don't-
kept that all to herself and had a really long, a really long one-sided conversation. And it was a really good conversation.
Piper torpedoed you completely.
All right, so we're supposed to look at
It was totally Piper's fault.
figure out where the hell she went. I think at the grocery store getting me more snacks.
Don't share screen. It's only like 2 minutes and 40 seconds in. Welcome, Tommy, from the Guinea Pig Collective.
I think she was so distracted about getting clipped right after she said don't clip her like that. She didn't even notice that part.
That's for the best. That's for the best. Because again, I feel like that's a more serious allegation. It's like you clipped me without my makeup on. I'm just saying that I may have inboxed you some of the Google Drive stuff, but I went back and re-edited that for more appropriate context, added in some extra little tidbits and stuff. Maybe I shouldn't have sent it to her. I think that maybe made her madder and everything. No, but in that video, the context is when I updated it, that I apparently she said, don't clip this. And then she started talking about shorts on her butt. And I kind of got distracted. And then I had clipped this. So my mind was like, oh, clip this. Okay, it's fine. So when like, don't do this, do this. I apologize for my toxicity. These things happen.
That excuse might work out Piper. She's kind of stupid.
Here's the thing. There's squirrels, there's turtles, I mean, there's wolf girls. The universe is rife with all these different variety and stuff and things. And that's why we probably should. I'm just saying that I've been saying good things are going to be coming soon. I stand by that. Again, entangling of different people. Yes. Hopefully it will all come full circle because, well,
I should learn all these memes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's useful. I mean, knowledge is power. Memes are exercisable power by pretty much anyone with a Photoshop and a connection. Or anything in general, because it's all... Go on.
I was going to say, I did realize the format of this show, how it works, is Memes' mind wanders. He just lets it go, but it comes out of his mouth. He doesn't stay in his mind. It wanders out loud, and then the rest of us provide commentary. And that's neat.
The nicest thing anyone said to me this week.
Oh.
I was going to say, probably this month. I'm going to go with this month because the months changed like about a week ago. Because Thomas had said in one of his streams that may or may not still be up that he's like, memes trolls everyone equally. And he's like, and that's special. And I'm like, oh, you're melting my world dragon heart.
Oh, now you're gonna have to go through and find the compliments and make a compilation of good memes reviews.
I mean, that's part of my plan. I have to do the other plan first, do the limited hard drive space. But I'm just because I need to clear out iMovie at some point. Most of it's in iMovie right now, and I need to make productions accessible to different folks because we should keep our promises. Because this is wait, what? The song called "The Day the Squirrel Came to Town." About great. Oh my God. The day the squirrel it came to town or went berserk in the First Baptist Church, because that's what's coming up for me. It might be the same thing I'm going to assume to music, because that's how a lot of great things come about to town.
What?
No, you take a silly clip and you just put it to music. Wait a second. It's a music video. Oh my God. Hold on. Oh, and it's from a while. Oh my God. It's back from old school YouTube 2009. Oh, we got to watch this. There we go.
Oh, it's not as old as Screaming Inside My Head then.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said, but we're going to go on anyway.
Oh, it's a good one too.
The Mississippi Squirrel Revival.
What?
Whoa. Oh, we're totally going to get struck.
Yep.
So catchy.
Well, when I was a kid, I'd take a trip every summer down to Mississippi, visit my granny and her antebellum world. I'd run barefooted all day long, climbing trees, free as a song. One day, I happened to catch myself a squirrel.
Whoa, squirrels are not easy to catch. Apparently, my old wrestling coach was able to catch a squirrel, though. Okay, I'm totally interrupting just for fair use stuff and things, but continue, my friend.
I stuffed him down in an old shoebox and punched a couple holes in the top. When Sunday came, I snuck him into church. I was sitting way back in the very last pew, showing him to my good buddy Hugh. When that squirrel got loose, went totally berserk. What happened next is hard to tell. Some thought it was heaven, thought it was hell, but the fact that something was among us was plain to see.
This is wonderful. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing about going crazy in the. Is it a Baptist church? I'm not an overly religious person, but just. Oh, they're looking for the squirrel too, so it's not just. It's like, oh crap, we opened up the squirrel box. Do they call it Pandora? Because that would be awesome.
As the choir sang, I surrender all, the squirrel ran up hard, knew his coveralls. Hard leaped to his feet, said, something's got a hold on me. Yeah! The day the squirrel in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting, hallelujah.
Okay, I think I gotta add this to my playlist. This is one of those things that's just so epic. Fizz, do you like squirrels?
Yeah, I think they're neat.
Okay, we continue.
Well, Harv hit the owl dancing and screaming. Some thought he had religion, others thought he had a demon. Harv thought he had a weed eater loose and threw to the moon. He fell to his knees to plead and beg, and that squirrel ran out of his britches leg unobserved to the other side of the room. All the way down to the amen pew where sat
Wait. Did they just say it wasn't even observed by the other members? That's modern mimetic theory right there. It's like, something's going on there. It's like, that man is obviously possessed.
But here's something too, though. Wait, if it wasn't observed, did it really even happen?
One of the recent guests, I believe, Mr. Hoffman, may actually say you're correct on that. Crazily enough, I'm open to different interpretations. But wait, you bloomed the smog. Wait. You mean smogberry trees or schnozberry trees? Because I've heard the schnozberries taste like schnozberries. I'm not sure the smogberries taste like smogberries, but we go back to go on.
They both sound gross.
Continue, my squirrely friend.
who had been watching all the commotion with sadistic glee. Should have seen that look in her eyes when that squirrel jumped her garters and crossed her thighs. She jumped to her feet and said, "Lord, have mercy on me." As that squirrel made laps inside her dress, she began to cry and then to confess her sins and make a sailor blush with shame. She told of gossip and church dissension, but the thing that got the most attention is when she talked about her love life. And then she started naming names a day.
Oh, that's quite the confession right there.
Why did she do that? How did a squirrel make her do that? Say that.
Perhaps she was a very religious woman, and she thought the good Lord had acknowledged that she's a sinner and she should confess. Maybe she thought she was possessed by like a demon or something like that was going on, and she's like, "Oh my God, in order to free myself, I must confess because I'm in church." Wait a second. Was that Squirrel Lord Baphomet? I didn't get a good look, but we'll continue.
The squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting, "Hallelujah!" 7 deacons and the pastor got saved, and $25,000 was raised, and 50 volunteered for missions in the Congo.
Wait, hold on. So a squirrel ran amok in a church. The church apparently raised like record money, and you got a bunch of people to like volunteer to like save folks in Africa.
That's how far away they wanted from the squirrel.
I mean, I'm just saying, I tend to think that I don't know. Is it possible? Is this show actually onto something that squirrels can help us save the world? Ear warning.
낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일
I totally yes. Words. Continue.
On the spot. And even without an invitation, there were at least 500 rededications. We all got rebaptized, whether we needed it or not.
What?
Now you've heard the Bible story, I guess, how he parted the waters for Moses to pass. Oh, the miracles God has wrought in this old world. But the one I'll remember till my dying day is how he put that church back on the narrow way with a half-crazed Mississippi squirrel. The day the squirrel went berserk in the first upright church.
So I don't know. That squirrel did look a little bit more like Lord Baphomet there when we got into it a little bit. I don't know. It looked a little bit fluffier.
I gotta say, that is the squirrel in this video. That is one fat squirrel.
Did you just quote Lord Baphomet? I mean, continue.
That sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting hallelujah. The day the squirrel went berserk in the first upright church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival.
Oh my God! It comes in a T-shirt. Oh my God! Is it a bad thing that I actually kind of want one now? I don't know. It's like that was the most well-targeted thing I've seen that I actually see. Those are the things that I would like to buy and stuff, rather than it's like, no offense to Raid Shadow Legends. I actually downloaded it. It actually was kind of fun. I just didn't have any interest to continue going. That's a big thing. Like back in the day, at nothing to do. Totally. It is plenty of great features. Just didn't really have interest. Stopped logging in after like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days.
They would have to pay me to play it because time is money.
Well, a lot of people do probably just play it because they get sponsored on stuff. So like,
yeah,
if you get sponsored, you kind of have to play it. Otherwise, like that makes you a hypocrite, and like that's not cool.
I have this weird feeling that the only people playing that game right now are people that were sponsored.
Not all. I mean, I'm also not saying that might be something to just get folks in. It's like, all right, here's a folks. They have some audience. If we give them this much money, will we at least get this thing, and we can add things and then raise capital. The idea. I have no idea their business model.
What rolls downstairs over and bears rolls over your neighbor's dog? What's great for a snack and fits on your back? It's log, log, log.
I did the wrong thing. It didn't even work.
Uh-oh.
Drugs are bad. But I see squirrels. Dude, we had the squirrel.
Wait. To answer your question, yes, get the shirt. Before you stray too far from the shirt, get the shirt.
Somebody remind me on the internet. I'm just saying that I'm totally going to forget that. I do actually need to order another shirt because apparently I've heard tell. I believe I've heard Professor Michio Kaku. I think he's a professor. Or Dr. Michio Kaku. He said at some point, probably within string theory and stuff, because he's like one of the fathers of string theory, and they did a lot of cool maths and everything in there. He's like, we will end up discovering the quote-unquote God equation. And it'll be a little like 1 inch or 2 inch equation, again, depending on your font size and stuff. And you'll just be able to put it on a t-shirt. So what I'm going to do, since I kind of stumbled across like Dad's work, and I'm like, it's okay, these things happen. Oh, as long as it's not a payphone, because apparently they're not in hell, because the dead would be calling. These are words that we had covered earlier. It's canon. It's on the internet.
Yeah.
But I'm going to put the hyperbolic vortex equation onto a t-shirt and just wear it. And when people ask, I'm like, oh, well, it's physics, bro. It's literally just put the equation, because I actually remembers it. I don't remember a lot of things, but I remember it. It's 1 over x plus x plus x cubed divided by 2 pi equals I raised to the I raised to pi negative pi divided by 2 minus the Planck mass. And then the first answer when you square is the fine structure constant. The original one is actually the true fine structure constant, according to Professor Feynman, but that's another thing. These things happen. Yes. Oh, the good director is here. Yes, that's okay. Ark, I will accept you, even if you don't enjoy celery. You had a very traumatic experience as a child. We should take lived experience into account. Just like Fizz is highly afraid of ants.
Wait, you getting me mixed up with Piper?
Oh, I apologize. Piper is very scared of ants. I apologize. I mispersoned you. I species human. I misidentified. There we go. Right category.
We do share some phobias, though. We do have some of the same phobias.
Like?
I don't think I should tell you, actually, come to think of it.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
That would probably be a bad idea. You do a show where the phobia is plastered on the thumbnail, and then you keep putting up pictures of it, probably.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And what you keep trying to do with ants, but sometimes you send it to the wrong person, and I'm like, ha, joke's on you. There's no ants here.
What the fuck is going on here?
It's a good question. I don't have an answer. Somebody save me. She's learning too much. This is dangerous. Don't. I don't even know what your dead name is. I apologize. Wait,
Steve.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't even know. Oh God, I need another nap. I didn't even sleep. But all I know is, oh, you have a particular premiere coming up in, I believe, 6 days.
Yeah. Isn't that cool? I keep forgetting, and then I go on freaking, and I go on YouTube, and there it is, and I'm like, oh yeah, I made that.
That's the thing. No, you worked really hard. Why don't you tell the good folks about what's going on? What do you got coming up? Let me actually get rid of this. Where's the other banners? Where's the thing? Oh, there. It's on the thing. Okay, there you go. Go on, Fizz. Floor's yours.
Oh, thank goodness. Now we can see some more of my midsection. Everybody was really missing out there. Oh, okay.
We'll get into that after. Tell them about your thing.
I have a YouTube channel where I've been putting together clips that other people have clipped from my streams, except for the ones that aren't funny or don't make any sense, because I have at least one person that legitimately just clips the randomest shit just for the sake of, I don't know, making clips or something. So besides that guy,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fuck, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I make little compilations where I mix up the clips to make them to maximize their comedy potential as much as I can, very badly, because I don't know what I'm doing. But I made one from some of the Doom streams, mostly Doom Eternal clips.
I gotta sing the Doom song now. Doom, 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 doom.
And I had to cheat. So like, because a lot of my streams are Destiny 2, I have like a crap ton of Destiny 2 related clips. So I didn't have to fudge anything to make a 2.5 minute video of that. But for Doom, I had to cheat.
Would you please stop singing?
Proximity warning. Planet ahead. It's a lot like that. I had to cheat and put like tiny bits of
effects in there. And it's coming on the 13th because the last one that I did was on the 13th, and these take me a long time to fucking do. So they're gonna be on like each month on the 13th, a new clip show.
That seems very fitting.
Yeah, the YouTube algorithms want to love that. Once a month.
It actually tunes it to what you do. That's why my algorithm makes no sense. It's like, oh look, workout videos. Here, look, a little compilation. Here's some science stuff that a lot of people don't really seem to understand. But hey, you do you. That's the thing. So it's coming up on the 13th. Go on.
Yeah. So on the 13th, I actually premiere them. I may or may not remember to show up to my premiere. But and then they're just there. They're just there to just look at and stuff. So it's a baby channel because I just started doing this not too long ago. And as long as YouTube uses the what videos I post algorithm instead of my search history algorithm, it shouldn't be too confused.
Oh, it's the one thing that I've learned is the algorithms show you what you're looking for or what may interest you. I do also credit that to how I stumbled upon, quote unquote, the best theory of everything yet. Again, I have hope for humanity. It's yes. The squirrels are here. These are my bounty.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style.
Finish your thoughts, Liz.
I think that was my thought. But if you want to see that shit happen live, Twitch. That's where I do the streams.
That is her primary realm of operation. This is true, but Fizz, you also you broke into the puppet verse.
Yeah.
So what ended up happening? I noticed you appeared.
Yeah, I figured out how to get into the weirdest episode of Sesame Street I think I have ever freaking witnessed.
That wasn't Sesame Street.
But Sesame Street, that's the one with all the puppets and sometimes there's cartoons, right?
Yeah, but that's Sesame Street is a kid's show. The Tuck and Roll or whatever Jolly's calling his show now, it's not made for children.
Oh. That explains that.
You didn't notice that some of the humans and puppets were asking you to do certain things?
Oh, yeah, no. They said to pretend like there was an earthquake.
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
Oh, but it wasn't Sesame Street because that's where they all talk about play and pretend and stuff, right?
Yes.
It had like human guests, and I am so confused why that is not the Sesame Street.
Sesame Street has less cursing.
Oh.
There's a lot of cursing and lot less sexual exploitation of monster girls.
Oh. What? Oh. What?
Okay, man, Squatch.
Exploitation.
You came at the right time.
But yeah, I went there because Baphomet went there. I wanted to see what he gets into over there.
About the same as he gets into us and everything. I mean, consistently, a lot of folks don't like him. I understand he's the raging goat demon of like exploitation and destroying his enemies, but he does kind of look like Snoopy.
Yeah, he does look like Snoopy with horns.
It's yep. Fizzes and even Piper, because I owe Piper a lot of things now, and hopefully don't end up with a battle with her.
Yeah.
Because I might need a tap on Justice Seagal to help keep the peace.
Yeah, it'll be directly you versus her, I think. No,
God. Oh,
no
God.
middle goat.
Please bring Piper some tasty snacks if you can, just maybe in the background or something to try to keep her anger lower, because apparently humans like to eat too when there is food in the house.
Oh, that would explain a lot. Shit.
We've learned a lot today.
Hmm. Yeah, maybe I should
yeah.
leave her some food sometimes.
I mean, as somebody that at least at times identifies as a human being, yeah, human beings need food, because otherwise we get they call it hangry. It's a combination between being hungry and angry. I'm not sure if that's a thing in the celestial realm or.
Oh shit! I thought y'all ate that stuff to turn it into poop for the lulz.
I mean,
I thought that's what we were doing because it tastes good, and then you make poop, which is supposed to be funny.
I mean, both these things can be true at the same time. That's apparently they call that superposition, or oh god, in this context it is.
Assume the super poop position.
Are we still going to do the asshole annihilation plan?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Is this part of it?
I mean, it might end up in it. Oh god, the innuendos. I think I'm gonna see what I have to do.
Superposition. Yeah, superposition. Part
I
of that
might
anal annihilation.
Oh god. We're all going to hell. At least we'll know somebody there.
I know a guy.
Should we take a trip to hell? I mean, take how good Sizzlers is, and then crank it up to like 10 to the 32 or something. That's how I imagine what hell would be like. Okay, maybe a little bit cooler, because I don't think I wouldn't be able to materialize there. I need to get some extra dragon like fire protection. Oh, actually, wait a second. We would need to go through the World of Warcraft universe first, because if we went to WoWland, and I assume dragon form, at least in WoWland, dragons are immune to fire and other, I believe, heat-related things. So if we did that, then I could appear in hell, and I would have proper fire protection. I assume as a celestial creature, you probably have like a ethereal condom or something on.
I would just not use my solid human form that can get damaged.
There you go. Go. What's your other form look like? That's too much. I'm asking too much personal information. That's rude of me. I apologize. That's why I have.
Are we memeing ourselves into oblivion?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, he was very decisive. He was just like, "Yep."
Those were the two I warned about in Rule 34. I'm just saying that I believe in playing the long game. That's what I'm sticking to. That was how I got the Lionheart Gunblade on disc 1 of Final Fantasy VIII. Because if you played the card game enough, you get these particular things that you could kind of like disenchant into like just enough pulse ammo that you could get the materials and stuff like that. I actually never finished the game. The game became far too easy. Once you like max out your characters, it's like, all right, what do I do? It's like, well, I guess I could like Guardian Force Eden up to level 100 in Cactar and stuff. Cactar always made me feel a little bit prickly, just because I don't know. Is it just me, or is anyone else like when you go around a cactus, even if you don't touch it, you feel kind of prickly after? I don't know. Now, yes, laughter is a good thing. Wait a second. A three-legged, it can be done because of triangulation stuff and things, as long as it's sturdy. That's also how I built the bridge in Tech Ed that broke my Tech Ed teacher's 2x4 tester. Because he had a little stress thing, and it has built bridges, and I built basically just a bridge, and then he added, I think once it gets like 100-something pounds, it kind of like started to crack or so, 100, 120. And then I just looked at what broke, and I'm like, all right. So we made it out of like construction paper, toothpicks, and glue. Let me just build essentially the most solid thing I can, basically a triangle. and let me just reinforce all the parts, basically along the ridge, and the ends were actually the first part that broke. So I just poured all my glue and stuff at there and at the ends. And apparently maybe that's how they actually make bridges, because the ends actually go on for a while. And then he kept cranking it up, got to like 300 or so pounds of pressure, and the 2x4 and stuff started to crack. And then he made that technique illegal. Oh my God. Is that like getting a card banned from like Magic or like Yu-Gi-Oh? I made a technique that I have a forbidden technique. I didn't even realize. Oh my God. Bridge building.
Be like, oh, we didn't think of this. It's practically cheating now. So, no, you can't do it because we didn't know you could. Like, nope. I like this. Three-legged stool softener sounds like a cool Friday afternoon game.
Fizz,
I meant sample. I'm sorry. I meant three-legged stool sampling.
No, because out of context, that
like a race. Kids' athletic day.
I feel like a three-legged stool. People would click on that just to see what it was. Now, we are not currently talking about croutons and salad until this very moment. But hell, to be fair, I haven't been to Hell, Michigan. I think I've heard good things. I've been to Hell, Grand Cayman. It was warm.
Viper's been there.
Really?
Yep.
Do you know if she got a picture of the devil?
No, she got like some stupid postcards and bumper stickers and a fucking t-shirt shit. And then she lost them when she moved. But she tells me about it all the time.
The waters outside of Hell are very nice. I may or may not have been drinking rum punch underage. I'm just saying, I think it was open seas. Okay, probably it wasn't. Underage drinking is wrong. But
unless you're on unless you're not in America, you're somewhere where they allow it, and then it's cool.
Exactly. Follow the laws as best we can.
Or on a cruise ship, because then you're in international waters and fuck the police.
Now, the following remark was brought to by a celestial wolf girl, Fizz Giggity, but the Memes of Destruction channel does not endorse the effing of police unless it's in a mutually consensual relationship. Off hours.
Look, okay, so I'm not gonna lie. Most of the information I get about humanity comes from memes. So I might get some stuff wrong sometimes.
We're all screwed. It's Origin. See, now are you talking? See, I only played the original Final Fantasy VII. I haven't played the new one yet. I need to get PlayStation 5.
That one looks so pretty.
Does it? See, when I was at
is just
oh my God, it's so good. But I put together a thing from PAX East because they had a demo there. I totally didn't want to stand in line that long. I just went around just covering the convention and stuff, and then I put together a little music video and everything. Actually, it's only 5 minutes, and maybe that's a good way to wrap up because you like games and things.
Oh, yes, I definitely. Sephiroth.
Don't worry.
I mean, yes, I definitely love Sephiroth.
That is what she said. So, all right, we got the thing up. The thing is empowered. The thing is here. The thing is now.
We're all being filmed always. Please take your seats and silence all cell phones. Our program begins now.
Total weed.
Dragon, rock the dragon, ball, sing, dragon, rock the dragon, come, hit, bring, go, dragon, rock the dragon, ball, sing, dragon, rock the dragon, come, hit, bring,
It does.
dragon, rock the dragon, ball, sing, dragon, rock the dragon, come.
This is how my mind works.
Dragon, dragon, ball.
Wait for it.
Dragon, dragon, rock, dragon, come in, ring. Dragon, dragon, rock, dragon, ball. Dragon, dragon, rock, dragon, come.
Stay alert and silent, comrades. That's Polania.
Oh, not yet. I was premature with my calling of Sephiroth. He finishes it off. No, we won't ever take that out of context. A little bit of frog theme. I prefer Glenn. I do also like that song. My people. I saw some people play it. It looked kind of fun. I never downloaded it. Reviewing PAX East 2020 before, as the plague was starting. I like video and music. There we go. You ask, you shall receive.
Yeah, we got a little Final Fantasy VII action going on here.
May have spliced it with Baldur's Gate. (2013, 2020). This also would have worked for Lord Baphomet's intro. I went with Super Beast because I already had it. Oh. There's your dude. That happened like 5 to 7 times every slide. Their audio just kept doing that. I thought it was hilarious. I don't know. That was it. But
well,
that was my compilation of PAX East in like 5 minutes.
Nice.
Again, I occasionally am a games journalist. Occasionally. But, oh, absolutely. Let's go to PAX next year. I'm down. But that's all I got. We've been going for over an hour and a half. We've exceeded our standard running time because Biz's Dimensional Portal wasn't quite jiggered right or something. Oh my god, I feel like I shouldn't even use that word. I apologize for stuff.
Oh boy.
So I'm going to... Oh, hi, Phil. See, these are the things. These are the things. And again, if anybody happens to be in the Breaking the Multiverse Whisper Network, people, the folks there are welcome to join. If somebody would like to, they can always ask. Because sharing is caring, unless you annoy me too much and I pull the fascist card. I'm just saying, But yeah, we're just wrapping up right now, Phil. I'm good. I'm good. Fizz, you got anything else you want to do? I had your stuff and things in the doobly-doo, and I believe that's Fizz's channel, and her Twitch is in the thingy.
Yeah, I'm going over there right now to go play some Destiny 2. If anybody feels like continuing, talk to me about how hot Sephiroth is.
I might see you over there.
Ooh.
Now, all I know is I played Destiny 1 for about a minute and a half.
Same.
At like a cut. Well, I was playing it at like a client's house and stuff. I just sold them like a roof or something, and they're like, "Oh, play this." And oh, this is actually pretty fun. It's basically an RPG with like guns and like an FPS. I'm like, I could play this, but I don't have the requisite consoles, and I'm gonna need a new computer before I try to do something like that. But it has EXPs and stuff, and I believe EXPs are important. But that's all we got for right now. Thank you to everybody that's joined us now and temporally in the future. Phil, Doc, Rachel, Eric. A number of these folks I've actually been with on several occasions. We watched Doctor Strange 2, which was the greatest movie in the world. No, but it was fun.
Did he pay y'all?
What?
You've been with them?
I paid for Thomas.
Okay.
Wait. Nobody would ever clip that. But
you leave it on the nightstand or the dresser.
Well, it's mostly for liquid. I'm gonna stop talking right now, and we're gonna end the show before I get myself in even more trouble and stuff. And oh god, I tagged Piper in this stuff. I'm in so much trouble. But until next time, peace out, everybody. Be safe.
It's time we all get revenge on memes and clip all his shit out of context. Let's go! Woo!
How do you know if any of this stuff is true? How do you know someone didn't just make it up?
What? You mean just lie? You really think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies?
I just mean that some of the details...
Whoa, I never thought of that. This is terrible. What if none of it's true? What if they're all lying? How would we ever know?
Peace. Don't listen to Fizz.
Have you guys checked out the Memes of Destruction's channel? He's an interesting dude. I like him.